Hello. It's day 24. No filter. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. I'm calling today the Hot Mess Express. But good morning. It is a rainy day here, just outside of Atlanta. And I'm calling today's message the Hot Mess Express. And it's funny that I say that. But usually when we say that because we've got a lot of mess going on, right? Like a lot of stuff going on, or we say that when we don't have things together, right? I'm sitting here in what I call my office space / extra bedroom kind of deal where I do most of my meetings and stuff and where most of my clothes and stuff are. I've got like all kinds of crap on the bed in front of me. I've got stuff right here. I'm about to put on my makeup. Hey, Carissa. And get really outside of my comfort zone. Hot Mess Express. We had a death in the family this week on Monday. And we had the funeral yesterday, and I had to speak at my uncle's funeral. And then they're actually doing the burial today, and it's raining and crazy, but I'm actually not going to go to that. It's just a few people, real short. With COVID, everything has changed, right? I'm from the South, and I come from a big family, so things are a lot different. I'm talking to you live because this is my Rise Up Challenge, and I don't want to forget. I may go live later on today, but I'm meeting with some fabulous women. By the way, this is Fast Face from the Lip Bar. Awesome company. They do like a whole kit where you can do your makeup in like 7 minutes. It's super fast. You'll see in a minute. So normally when I'm going live, and I'm not afraid to say it, I put on that filter. Yeah. Instead of getting up and putting on makeup every day, because many of you know me as like, I'm a jock. I'm a girl jock, right? Like, I wear sweatpants and workout clothes every day. So this Hot Mess Express is getting ready to go meet some girlfriends. One is a photographer. Well, one is she doesn't know it. She is going to turn into my new girlfriend. Because she's such good friends with another good girlfriend of mine. And so, she's a photographer, and she shoots very artistically and has a outside of the box approach to some things. And coincidentally, she just texts me at the same time. I normally try to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, but she's an awesome, talented female photographer, and I'm gonna go meet with her. I've actually got 2 photo shoots set up. There's this guy named Jack Manning in Atlanta. Look him up. He's phenomenal. I've shot with him a few times, a couple of times, and he's done video for me. Yeah, so, but I'm calling this Hot Mess Express because I'm a hot mess. Because I'm getting ready to do something very outside of my comfort zone, right? So I am going shopping at some really high-end, expensive clothing places. And I've never been that girl that's like, oh, I gotta have this Gucci bag. Or did you see those new, Chanel, whatever come out? I don't know any of that stuff. But my friend and stylist, Nina, does. And if you look her up, it's Styled by Nina. Go look her up right now, or after this video, after you watch this video, because her last video is also a hot mess express, but in the most phenomenal way. Because if that ain't my girl Nina, I don't know who it is. I mean, she just go watch it. She's trying on these two dresses, and it's a tan. I would say it's like a giraffe print looking dress, but I'm not a fashion person. You may see it and say it's something completely different. But she is, what am I looking for? My brush. She is trying on these dresses, and she tries on the first one, is super cute, and then she tries on the next one, and let me tell you, you just have to watch. So go to her, Styled by Nina, on IG. You'll love her. Anyway, so she says, okay, so what are you, I tell her what I'm doing. I have a photo shoot coming up for my rebrand. And for my coaching business. I've been coaching a long time, just mainly in fitness, gymnastics, cheerleading, and dance, right? That's been my thing, because of course I'm the girl jock. I lift weights, I run, I sprint, but of course I also love dance. And I actually do like putting on makeup and dressing up and going out with my girlfriends. So with the exception of the rain, this is super fun for me today to get out. Of course, we've been locked up in quarantine, and I know what y'all are thinking. I got my execu mask. Jamie on would be proud of me, so I'll be wearing that out with my girls. I've had my first COVID vaccination, and I get my second one on Thursday, right? Look at that. That's why those filters are so awesome, because with the filters, it just gets your whole skin and everything. So I hope I'm doing this okay. Paula. I hope I make Paula. And there's this girl that used to do our makeup named Nicole proud. Hey, Deborah. I'm getting ready to go to Lenox Mall. Lenox and Buckhead and some other places. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have said that on live. Oh, Jesus. So maybe I'll repost this later. Anyway, so I'm getting ready to go meet the girls and go to a bunch of different places. Mainly because my stylist, Nina, has told me to get my sizes, and back in the day when I would do photo shoots, it would be only after I did a fitness competition. So I would be like super ripped, really thin. It would be different, right? And so this is definitely outside of my comfort zone. Usually when I think of photo shoots, I'm like, okay, I've got to lose 20 pounds. Let me, hit it hard in the gym and, do this competition and, that sort of thing. Deborah said the mall is big. No one will find you. Yeah, you're right. It's huge. And I'm not just going to one place anyway. I'm going to a couple of different, we're going to hit some stores and some different places. And we might actually hit 2 malls. Plus a set of shops area. So you're right. God's got me. I am covered by the blood of Jesus. I started wearing my shirt says, if God didn't send you, don't come for me. Don't for real. I know this. I know this by experience that I am covered in the blood of Jesus. And I so am thankful for that. I have the Holy Spirit living and rocking in me. And the Holy Spirit is helping me get my butt out of my comfort zone, out of this house with the girls. Usually something like a rain would stop me, or I'd start saying, oh, what the hell am I going to wear? I'm going into these expensive shops, not having designer clothes, right? That's not my thing. But I will say this. I did stretch out of my comfort zone when I went and took my mama out for her birthday. And I got these. Look at these. Hopefully these are cute. They're little micro cores tennis shoes. They've got gold, around them. So yeah, and they've got a little wedge on the end. So, and I've got on my little camouflage pants. So, I hope these are cute. So I'm gonna wear these. I'm also packing my other shoes because I'm nervous that they'll hurt my feet. Because with fashion comes pain, right? So I was thinking about this, and I was like, I've got to go live today, and this is my 24th day straight of going live, and I was like, oh my God, look what I'm doing today. This is a hot mess express. Like, I'm the girl that orders clothes from Amazon, right? Like, I don't normally do this, Do I like going to shop for and wearing dresses and things like that? Yes. Like I was that girl that was in high school. I was on the homecoming court and I won homecoming queen back in the day. And so I always loved like getting dressed up for the event, going out. The brows are always the hardest thing for me. I'll come back to them, but I always start with them because it's like they wake up your face right away. And then if I don't have to do as much, like I'll stop at a place. But I always liked going to shopping for like that formal, dress. And I was an athlete, so I never had a hard time. And sometimes I would find some super cheap stuff because I could wear a lot of stuff, right? On the rack. So I loved doing that. And then having my aunt come over, and she would always, because my mom was like me. She played softball, and she would, she is not, I have to help her with her makeup. She does better now. But back then, she didn't know how to put on her makeup. She had my Auntie Faye come over and do all my makeup for proms and different events and things like that. My nose is running a little bit. Let's see. All right. So anyway, so yeah, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. Nina, my stylist, said, go get all your sizes for these different things that I've put in your capsule. Like, what the hell is a capsule? These are staple things that she's saying that I need to start buying or buy over time to build my wardrobe. Like some of these things are simple things like a nice pump or, she wants me to buy a nice skinny belt. Yeah, I haven't bought a belt in I don't know how long, right? So, and then try on, like go to different places and try on pants. You're making me nervous doing that makeup in a white shirt. I know. I should have put my scarf or something across the top so that I don't mess up. But hey, Deborah, I have gotten good at this part of what I'm doing because I'm not doing, back in the day we used to be really big on smoky eye, and that would get, a little crazy. My mom used to do Mary Kay makeup, right? And she used to always have, they used to wet their makeup. They used to wet the brush and then tap in, that was back in the day, but I'm not doing that with this, of course. So yeah, hopefully I don't mess up the shirt. So, but I love doing this stuff. Like I love the girly part of everything. When we get to fitness competitions, it's like, you pay somebody to do your makeup, but I was usually pretty good at doing my own makeup and then having somebody spiff it. Now, not as good as Paula. Paula's not meeting me today, but she was planning to meet me. Paula is my makeup artist. And maybe I need to remember to tag the people when I repost this video. But Paula Molinari, and then this new girl named Tanya, I'm shooting with her. And then I'm picking up Alexis, a sweet girlfriend of mine She's turned into a sweet girlfriend of mine, or a mini girlfriend. I coached her as a cheerleader, and then she works cheer camps with me in the summer. I know, I just named a whole bunch of crap that I do. I'm a jack of all trades, right? I have lots of jobs. But I'm working with a business coach, and I'm streamlining things, and I am having to do a rebrand and having to do a photo shoot. And like I said before, the photo shoots were a little easier because I was already fit. It didn't matter what I wore because it was about the body. And this is about, like showing my personality and, those kind of things and fitting the brand, right? So I'm like, okay, what is all of this? So I'm playing around with some things. And I'm playing around with this makeup, by the way. I've never put this on top of what I just did. So, but that's pretty good. I need a little pop, right? But Hot Mess Express. I digress. It's so easy to digress with you guys. But Hot Mess Express, I was thinking about that term, right? Oh my God, I'm such a hot mess. Deborah, you probably say that too. But, and my friend Nina, I'm sure she's called herself a hot mess. But we are only a hot mess because we are holding ourselves to some impossible standard, right? Like everybody has those weeks where like things pile up on us and we don't know what's going to happen. Like I didn't know my uncle was going to die on Monday. I didn't know I was going to be asked to speak at the funeral yesterday. Like things happen. You don't know, and so while you have like a schedule in your head and you're trying to be like this perfect person, that's interesting. I got a bunch of yarn on my head, y'all. Love it though. While you're trying to be this like all perfect put together person, as we do a lot on what we're doing now on Instagram or Facebook, on all the social media things, life is not going to stop for us, right? It's still going to be somewhat of a hot mess express because things are going to happen. But we are only holding ourselves to that standard. So like when somebody else sees me out or sees me in my makeup or my shirt or whatever, they might think, oh my God, she looks so good. She looks so put together. But meanwhile, we're still talking negative to ourselves and we're telling ourselves shit like, oh my gosh, you're such a hot mess. I can't, you're saying I shouldn't have come out in these shoes. Like I'm doing too much or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you living this life for? Who are you dressing for? Who are you, it should be you, damn it. You know what I mean? It really should be for yourself. You should be living this life based on what the God in you is saying to you that you were born to do. Like, quit suppressing the things that are innately, inherently, authentically you. Those are a lot of words to describe you, but you get what I'm saying. Like, stop judging yourself based off of what you think others think that you want, that you should look like or be like. Like, we got to stop that. Do what you like to do. Do what you love to do. Be happy. Enjoy this life. Get out of your comfort zone like I'm doing right now. Like, I do have those things in the back of my head that says, all right, who does she think she is going to try on, some Louis Vuitton shoes? Like, who does she think she is buying a Gucci belt? Like, and Gucci earrings? Like, what is that? Like, I've had that block, but I do love the fashion. I enjoy it. I have such a good time when I do it. And why am I limiting myself? Oh, it's because, in my ear, there are these people that say, oh, you shouldn't wear your hair that big. Oh, you should, you should be this skinny and you should always have a six-pack abs or, whatever. And what I've learned in this life is, hell, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. For every one person that's telling you that you're too much, there's going to be another person that's telling you you're not enough. Like, hold up, who decides that? God decides that. Nobody else decides that. God decides that. God decides who you are in this life and what he wants for you and what he wants you to do. Just trying to lighten this up just a little bit with my the lip bar. This comes with the kit, and then they tell you what all to do. But yeah, so stop telling yourself that you're a hot mess. What you don't realize about your hot messness is that may be exactly what people love about you. The breath of fresh air. Somebody will just speak their mind and be authentically, 100% them, right? Stop selling yourself short. Be you. Do you. I'm using you guys for my makeup now instead of a mirror, which I'll fix it once I get off. But I needed to get as much as it's done. Put a little highlight underneath there. And when I take pictures later, I'm going to be using the filter. But right now, I'm just not using it. I got a few bags under my eyes. I haven't been sleeping the best. And that's one thing too. When we can actually focus and listen to what God is telling us to do and trust him on this life, in this journey, we can rest better, right? It's learning to stay in alignment and learning to stay connected with God and asking him for the guidance. Lord, do you want me to go on this photo shoot and it's raining? Yeah. As a matter of fact, I want you to go, the other girl that you invited, I want you to go pick her up. So that's like a 30-minute drive one way, and then, and then we're headed to where we're going. Yeah, I want you to go. I want you to enjoy this life. It brings a lot of it into perspective when the older matriarchs of your family start to die. Chef Reggae, oh my gosh. Hey girl, our girl Janice did this hair, right? I showed up with some craziness and she made it happen for me. So I can't believe I'm going out in the rain in this. And I have been watching you, Chef, and I love your hair and I love your show and your personality. Congratulations. You are the bomb. Chef Reggae. I'm going to spell it out because I'm going to put this in. I'm going to save this and repost it. But it's Chef, and I'm probably butchering her name wrong, but ChefReggaye. Follow her. She's got her own TV show, cooking show on and all that stuff. You will love her. So anyway, and speaking of, we have the same hairdresser who is nothing but light and love and all about telling people to stay positive. And this is what this live is about. This is what this Rise Up 30-day challenge is about. I'm on my 24th day, getting through the month of April. Spreading love, joy, light, telling people to live your truth, be you. Stop letting the world dictate where you go in this world. Be happy, enjoy this life, you guys. I was just saying, my uncle passed away. He was a light. He was a minister. They called him Reverend Moon, and that's his last name. And he really was someone that every time I saw him, he was like, "Hey, Nicole, what's up, my niece? How you doing, niece?" And he reminded me a lot of my grandmother, who's also transitioned and it's been gone for a while. So we can honor those people by remembering to live. My uncle lived he rode this thing till the wheels fell off. He was in the military. He had tons and tons of car accidents that some of them he walked away from, some of them he did not. And he had, broken bones and all of this stuff. And during COVID, I'll never forget, he was in the hospital someplace and they weren't treating him right. He checked himself out, told his sister to come get him, and then checked himself into another hospital. Like, he was just like, and he worked, like, he worked till he couldn't work anymore, and he did everything. He worked on cars, he painted, he did construction, like, he did all of these things. And so he lived a full life. He lived a full life. So we have to remember that's our birthright as well, living a full life. You are uniquely you are exactly the person that you were supposed to be. If you were supposed to be me, you'd be sitting on this live right now talking. You'd be wearing this hair. You'd be putting on your own makeup in front of people. You would be doing exactly what I'm doing, looking exactly the way I look, and having the exact family that I have. But that's not your calling. That's not what God created you to do, or who God created you to be. So if he wanted us to all be the same, we'd be like little cookie cutter ants walking around, right? But that's not our life. It's Saturday right now, today. I'll probably post this again and it won't be a Saturday, but today is a Saturday. I'm meeting up with my peeps. I'm going to go have a good time, and I'm going to thank God the entire way. I'm thanking him right now. And I'm thankful that the Holy Spirit is guiding me and showing me, I live inside of you, right? Like, God lives inside of us. He breathed air into us in order for us to have life. Babies, people, we are a miracle. So live your truth and know that, like, you got this. Be you. That's what I teach. That's what I'm coaching. Especially my single girls, I'm teaching you how to surrender to that process in your own life. It's going to look different for you. Maybe it's you climbing a corporate ladder. Maybe it's you starting that business. Maybe it's you embarking on one of my journeys and freezing your eggs. Maybe it's you getting married. Maybe it's you, it's God has so much in store for us. And when we look at people who have lived full lives, we understand the importance of not being a self-sabotager and not limiting ourselves. So I'm looking at this makeup real closely. All right, so I've got to put on my mascara, my lipstick, and then give myself another overlook and go pick up my girl and get to we're going to eat first. Oh, we got to eat and get to the stores to try on things for my stylist, Nina. Janice is my hairstylist, but she's also styled clothes for me too. So she has like awesome consignment stuff as well. So I will tag all of them in this video. I'll even tag Chef Frique. She's a local. She's a Atlanta. I think she's from Atlanta. I'm not sure, but I think she lives here. But she's all over because she's doing awesome stuff as a chef. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go. Blessings and abundance to you all, and maybe I'll go live again throughout the day with some of this stuff. I know I'm gonna have to take pictures and send them to my girl and all of that anyway, and send her a video of me trying on new things, getting out of my comfort zone, picking up this stylist, or finding my style, finding what I like to do, like to wear, that's gonna fit my brand. But I'm no longer living in that box. COVID-19 put me in a box that I did not appreciate. And I realized during that process, during that sitting down process, that God was sustaining me. He was, covering me and keeping me to where I needed to be to connect with him. And that didn't happen for a lot of people in COVID-19. There are a lot of sadness. There's a lot of people that need healing. There's a lot of people that need counseling to get out of this rut and to find you again. Quit living on the world standards, right? Be you in the world. Be the trendsetter. Be who you were born to be. Stop giving in to this, oh, I'm this age, so I should have this many kids and have a dog and a house and all that. Cut that shit out. Be 100% authentically you. You can do it. All right. Blessings and abundance again. I'm really getting off this time. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Rise up.